Israel Adesanya. All right, so here he is, the inimitable last style bender, Israel Adesanya, still undefeated as a mixed martial artist. DC, you tried to bring him in to emulate John Jones back in the day, and he's such a meticulous, thoughtful guy that he said no because Luke Rockhold was in that gym and he thought he might have to fight him.
He knew that at some point he would reach Luke Rockhold in his division, so he said, you know what? I want to help you, DC, but I can't because of what's going to happen going forward in my career. He did not want to put Luke or himself in such an awkward situation. How about forward thinking? How about forward thinking that would have come to pass only a few short years later? But in Israel Adesanya, you also have the mentality, but the fighting ability to become a UFC champion in only 12, 13 months.
Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on the feet.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. More than 5 years apart. Some differences in height and reach as well. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 20 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a karate fighter holding a professional record of 24 wins, 8 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, the Dragon. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round 1 gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has. Shoes hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
I mean, can you imagine having a reach advantage like this? What a luxury.
It's a luxury. I've never had one.
Whoa! Oh!
Oh, he got him hurt bad. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh! Oh, my God.
Back to the feet. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh!
Down.
Huge right hand! Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Well, looks as though his leg...
Oh!
He's out!
He's done! He's done!
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming. So a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's going to stop this contest at 2 minutes, 6 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Israel
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to... All right, coming up next, it's a UFC flyweight division matchup.
Ready. Ready, fight.
All right, so here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts.
Oh, big knee! Oh! Oh, diving punch lands.
Now he's on top of him looking for a finish. What a fantastic... He got him! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught that ultimately appeared as though the outcome was an eventuality. So if you're the referee, you got to protect the fighter, and I thought he did a good job of doing just that. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched blood.
I mean, a competitive fight that one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be...
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
All night when I'm rolling. 30, how many times you gon' play with death before you 30? But I'm chosen, so I'm rolling.
It's a bantamweight matchup between Aljamain Sterling and John Lineker.
Ready.
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas. Really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Lineker gets caught with that punch. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, vicious kick to the outside of that lead leg. You got to start checking these, man.
Got to check these kicks, or you're going to be limping around the octagon very short.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that lead the dance.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
It's very tricky when he throws that body kick.
Misses with that punch. So just over 20 total strikes. So now landed for John Lineker. Big roundhouse now, just misses.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick. Big head kick lands. Oh, big punch lands.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses. That could have been lights out. They're trying to kick the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he got him hurt very badly. Oh, nice. He hurt him.
Back to the feet. He's got a serious right punch, and he went to it effectively there.
It is his money shot, and he will continue to throw it until he finds a knockout.
That jab is fast. Look at that jab.
Sterling gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid.
Oh!
Oh! Wow! Back to the feet.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab didn't like that left hand. He needs to start looking.
Thunderous leg kick rounds his opponent, trying to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
John, he's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
How's his opponent still
I
standing?
mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We have... All right, here we go with round two. Aljamain Sterling and John Lineker. His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit. Well, he's up, but oh, is he hurt? Oh,
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes in your blocks.
He's got the wrong... Oh!
Oh, he's hurt. He's gone. Holy smokes.
A near-perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. Well, what a moment for him here tonight. A huge knockout on one of the sport's biggest stages. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop for this contest at 1 minute.
Calm now with no mash on me. Stay away from these action youths when they come around and get ash on me. That's 5,000 capacity. 5,000 capacity. Then spread that over the UK and then add it up and get back to me. You pussy, it's not that for me.
And coming up next, it's a UFC welterweight division matchup.
Ready. Ready to fight.
Round one is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a... Oh! Huge right hand!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Oh! The problem with rolling leg lock in MMA, man, is you get beat up, especially if you're a little bit hurt.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. This might just be a matter of time. sheer will is really remarkable to watch.
Oh, right in the mount.
Remaining active here in his pursuit of the submission. Another attempt here.
Oh! Why is he not recognizing this right now? He's got to recognize this is dangerous. This is a dangerous
Not
position.
tapping out tonight. Both fighters back to their feet now.
There's no give on that leg kick.
Under 2 minutes now to go.
Another big leg kick lands.
Lands a punch. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks. Beautiful kick. Beautiful body kick.
Oh, an obvious limp there is for certain. Great kicks there.
Great action.
Gets the double leg takedown. Nice job there disguising his entry. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than the...
Oh, he's attacking choke now. He's got his chin in, but now it's starting to slip under the neck.
He might get a finish here. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are
Working on a choke here, potentially.
Oh, nice. Oh. Oh, he might have got it with a choke.
And there it is!
Oh!
Yeah, that is high-level grappling right there as he gets the win tonight here by way of submission. And he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buff. Coming up next, it's a UFC featherweight division fight.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, so here we go, round one. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys...
Oh, big knee! Massive head kick. Oh, spinning. Oh!
What a fantastic strike.
Oh, and the ankle pick to get him down. We'll see if he can capitalize.
Not the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances.
DC, it didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some...
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to rotate that finish down now.
Gets right back up.
I mean, what an angle. If he was 4 inches opponent, maybe he would have secured the top position.
Oh, back up again. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh! Massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Oh! Do you believe it? Another head kick lands. Got to start raising that guard or this is going to be the end of the fight.
You got to start raising the guard and guiding that head kick down back towards your feet. You cannot take it. Oh, no! Oh, my goodness! Unbelievable! What a fight!
Pinpoint strike to end this fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure the opponent wholly saw it coming, and before he could recover, the referee was in to stop the fight. So a huge knockout victory for that fighter here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
So a strong candidate for some bonus money there. A huge knockout for him here tonight. Near perfect execution. Coming up next, we get to a featherweight matchup between Michael Johnson and Alexander Volkanovski.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Round one is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the field.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can shoot. Wow!
Really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC. Johnson gets up. He is back on the feet here. Oh!
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is the opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates this space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Huge liver kick. That might do it. Oh!
I mean, he's cutting him down the side with these beautiful leg kicks.
That one appeared to stun him.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, straight right. Oh, he might be out. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Wow!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh!
Oh, nice right hand.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe...
Oh!
Those are big strikes. Oh, that's a really nice takedown.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Volkanovski's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
Oh, he's stuck in a guillotine. He should be defending right now.
Getting tighter.
lightning fast, that right hand.
Round 2 straight ahead. All right, well, that's the end of the round, so the location is okay, the cut on the cheek, but that is some serious blood trickling out of that cut there. You got to think maybe at some point they call the doctor in, and if he doesn't like what he sees, maybe they stop this fight. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Very nice leg kick there, blindfold. Combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together.
Oh, how about the slam there? That one cannot feel good. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing it Tom Brady. He's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Well, Alexander Volkanovski is... Oh!
Oh, boy.
All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up. And that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
All right, we sent it inside for the official decision. Here is Bruce Buffer. All right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight.
Ready. Ready to fight.
Well, these guys have been on each other's radars for quite some time. Tonight, it shall be done. Both guys well-rounded. You think we're getting a kickboxing match tonight or what?
You just don't know, right? You don't know who's going to be able to employ their strategy the way that they need to. This is a close fight on paper, and also in every performance we have seen them put on, these guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
Opens with the inside leg kick. Try to establish that jab. Oh!
He needs to start serving.
Oh! Back to the feet. Really making... Oh! Liver kick! Now goes in and secures the takedown. Back to the feet now.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Well, the octagon, not a great place to be when you're looking for a rest or a stool. His stamina has been a huge issue.
Oh! Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Big hook.
Put him to sleep.
Oh!
Oh, nice jab.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Wow!
Jeez Louise.
Well, another highlight for the real D. Bruce Buffer head. UFC Women's Flyweight Division matchup.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Well, she was born in Reno, Nevada, but her fighting home is Sacramento, California, in Team Alpha Male, and we've seen Paige Van Zandt make great strides thus far in her mixed martial arts career. A couple of UFC bonuses, but her shining moment to date, a performance of the night winning performance against Bec Rawlings. She finished her with a head kick back in 2016. Whoa!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
So both girls landing right out of the chute. Timing her shots nicely here tonight, DC.
She's doing a great job, but not only being active, she is so accurate. She's on point tonight.
Oh, big head kick there. Oh! Oh, straight right.
Oh, beautiful level change.
In full guard now, DC, and I know when you're in this position, you're looking to pass. Van Zandt's looking for that arm triangle now.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy. The strikes continuing to pile up, 27 total strikes and counting, which have landed for Paige Van Zandt.
Nice.
Good series of strikes by her there. She is staying really busy tonight.
Very busy, but also super accurate. She is on point. Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Able to work the body. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Nice leg kick there by Van Zandt. Well, the right hand has been there for her tonight at times. Not that time.
Good punch land.
Oh, the right punch is there for her. Left hand also good. Her ground and pound is on point here. She's made this a focus going in to make these strikes count. Certainly doing that tonight.
She's making each and every one of them count. Doing a very, very good job of landing shots, landing them in combination, and making them all matter.
Man, how good is her jab? And there it is again. So that jab has been in her opponent's face from the opening.
It is crazy to watch this, John. It's amazing for us to sit here and watch someone with an understanding of the striking and an understanding of the jab being first, as she is showing us tonight.
Well, she's Van Zandt trying to finish this fight. Oh, so a strong 5 minutes down. All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head, thought maybe that knockdown would have produced a finish. Not so much.
She's a little discouraged right now because she thought the fight was over. But if you know her, if you spent any time with her, you understand that she's a smart fighter, and she will get right back to doing what she needs to do to win this fight. Oh, nice.
Whoa!
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish. Left hand punch with the clinch.
Oh! Outstanding output on both sides. Oh, that diving punch landed. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Well, you gotta stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job. Oh, beautiful kick by her there. She just gets that foot. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Oh, my goodness. What a performance.
Not sure she could have drawn it up much better. Just a beautiful strike to end the fight for her opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that flush shot coming. So this is exactly the way she drew it up. She told us during fight week that she had to find a way to finish this fight, to send a message. All right, with that, the official decision.
I write checks. Might rewrite your life if the price set. Might check 1, 2, 1, 2. It's the Denzel coming out of the zoo. Carol City, what I do.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC lightweight division bout.
Ready? You ready to fight?
All right, so the fight is underway. We'll see how it plays out. It's a pick'em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying. Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Hit right here.
Left hook, right hand.
That one is good.
Oh! Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently. And just like that, the fight is over.
It's over. It's over.
Yeah, we're just getting going, and now the fight's over, but excellent striking technique to land that shot and ultimately finish the fight here in the first. You've heard us say it before, but sometimes when you catch a guy cold before he's had a chance to get going in the fight, it can have a bigger effect. It certainly did here tonight. Here is Bruce Buffer. Coming up next, it's a flyweight showdown between Jessica Evil Eye and JoJo Calderwood.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we go with round one of this highly anticipated affair. Well-rounded doesn't even begin to describe it. Both women have every skill in the book.
Both of them have every skill in the book. They're so talented. They train so hard. They come from great camp. This is a very even matchup.
Man, her striking looks clean tonight, timing on point. Oh, big knee!
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight?
Oh! All right, first round is underway. Many people expected a big storyline, and this one would be her jab. She's got a decided reach advantage here tonight.
She is very long. She is very tall. She is very knowledgeable. Look for her to circle on the outside. Pop, pop, pop. The jab, and then let the big right hand or the big left follow. Oh, she got hurt.
While her opponent is squirming, and this might be the beginning of the end, the ground and pound strikes continue to land at will.
She's landing it over and over again. She needs to make sure that when she's chasing the finish, she doesn't get excited and lose a position.
She's going for the rear naked choke here.
Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
It's tight, it's tight.
And that will do it.
Wow! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there, and nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. We set it inside the octagon. right, coming up next, it's a lightweight title fight between Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier. All right, here we go, round one of Act 2 between Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier. They met for the first time back in 2014. Your thoughts on what Poirier needs to do differently to get his hand raised in the rematch?
Poirier needs to keep his emotions in check. He has to understand that Conor is going to play mind games with him. I thought the mind game took over for Dustin Poirier in fight 1. He cannot allow that to happen in fight number 2. Beautiful strike.
Keeping those feet in perpetual motion, circling to his right now. Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Over and over, he's landed these big body kicks.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, but unable to land. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh, man, head kick lands.
Strong outside leg kick. Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Oh, that is as big a strike as he has landed thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight.
So 31 total strikes have now landed for Conor McGregor. All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind an educated jab.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC.
Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got some leg, got some position, got another beautiful takedown. Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, looks like he's transitioning to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. He's gonna tag armbar here. You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally, probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover.
See, bud. Deep breath. Breathe. In through that nose, out through that mouth. All right, here's some water. Listen. Your kicks are what...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway.
What a body kick.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Liver kick. Until he blocks it, you better keep throwing those body kicks.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. I have a novel idea. Maybe the opponent should try to check one of these.
He's got to try to check him, but he can't, John, because there's no line. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. You got him. You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Going orthodox.
Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes. If I'm going to do this to anybody, it's Eddie. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on him. He's attacking armbar now.
He might get a finish here. Nicely done. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. And attacking armbar.
Fist here by Poirier. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, nice job to land the straight punch there. Must be nice to have that kind of reach advantage, DC. I know you can't necessarily relate. Oh, and there's a land with the kick, so certainly a good sign for him there.
When that's working, you know he's in for a good night.
All right, so a huge round for him there. That head kick probably would have had me out for good.
Great finish. Great finish. Come on, hey. You feel all right? Good. Listen, we almost finished him at the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body up.
Oh, he is up, but man, is he hurt. A finish could come here at any time. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. McGregor advances and lands. Oh! He's out!
That was nasty!
Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his wrestling. He used his elbows. He used his pace and pressure to really wear down his opponent so that he can get his hand raised.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 1 minute, 17 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor.
All right, so there he is, the still undisputed UFC lightweight champion, and when you're taking on lightweight #1 contender types and knocking them out like this, just scary to think just how high the ceiling is for this young man.
Lightweight is the deepest division in the entire UFC, and if you bring a topic like this young man has, it tells you how truly.
Rolling with a pole like I'm Obi-Wan. Ain't nobody like me, I'm the only one. 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 I can't even listen to a joker. No, I can't even listen to Jehovah. Why? I really don't know why.